Can you hear me now? Is that better, Tim? Hopefully now you can. All right. Yeah, I don't know what was going on, but something changed my mic. How about that? Can you hear me now, Tim? I hope you can. I want to make sure everybody can hear me on here. Got to work out all the technical issues. Should be able to hear me now, I think. So, yes, very good. Thanks for the heads up, guys. I would have given you an entire tip, and it would have been pantomimed. You would have had to figure out what the tip was. Fortunately, I put it down there at the bottom. Mentorship is so important. So is it all right if I share with y'all? It's so good to have you guys on here telling me this stuff. Is it okay if I share with y'all a story about how mentorship changed my life? Because I think when you hear my story and how it changed my life, it might inspire you to go out and change your life and do so through mentorship. This is by far the biggest tip I could ever give you. So let me just reintroduce myself. Since last time I did it, I was completely silent because the audio wasn't working. So my name's Dave Huber, and I'm here to bring you the tip of the day. This is Tip Tuesday for Tradeway. So thank you for being on here. Thanks, guys, for letting me know that the audio wasn't working. There was a little setting I had to change, and that fixed it. So let's get right to it. All right, Tip Tuesday. Throw us some love in the comments while you're over there. Mentorship. Now, some people think that mentorship is for those who do not succeed and they need help succeeding. Some people think that mentorship is something that you need to get to success. And it's not necessarily that you need it to get to success. That's not the point of mentorship, although it can help. The reason why mentorship drastically changed my life is that it saved me a ton of time, like tons of time. My most precious asset, my most valuable asset in life is my time. Same for you. It's precious and few, right? Like you can run out of time. If you run out of money, you could get it back. You could maybe do some extra work, go get another job. You could get more money if you run out of money, but you can't run out of time and then get more time. It just doesn't work that way. Some people say, well, I got to make time for this, or I got to make time for that. We don't have the ability to make time. The scripture tells us that we can redeem the time, which means we have to buy back our time by giving up something of value. So like if you wanted to go work out or something, you might have to get up early. You got to give up sleep. That's valuable, right? So you go, oh, I got to get up early, give up sleep. So then you might think, well, I need to get back my sleep. So you give something else up, go to bed early, right? So we can redeem the time, but we can't make it. Mentorship has an incredible way of helping you redeem the time so much faster. And it's a scriptural concept. I want you to consider Joshua. All right. So Joshua was the understudy of Moses. Okay. If you go and look all through Exodus and through the book of Acts, a couple of other books, you're going to have many accounts of Joshua studying under Moses. And here's what's interesting about this. Joshua was a very successful captain in the army. Like he already had success in his life. Still, he needed a mentor. And that's why God appointed him as kind of the apprentice to Moses. And in fact, when Moses went up to the mount to receive the law from the Lord, the first time he went up, Joshua went with him. Joshua witnessed him throwing the tablets down and smashing the tablets out of a righteous anger. He was with him during many pivotal points in Moses's life. And so he was mentored by Moses. He was groomed to be the next leader of God's people. So when Moses passed away, who took over the reins? Joshua. Joshua took over the reins. And so here's how we know it's not just a scriptural concept. It's vitally important because really, I mean, there's an argument to be made that without mentorship, you'll fail. There is an argument to be made there. Let me explain. So let me read in Judges chapter 2, verse 7. And the people served the Lord all the days of Joshua. Now, this is great. That means while Joshua was alive, Israel was serving God. But there's no record of Joshua having an understudy. There's no record of him mentoring somebody else. All right. So he got mentored by Moses, but he wasn't mentoring someone else. So watch what happens when Joshua passes away. Judges chapter 2, verse 8, and Joshua, the son of Nun, the servant of the Lord, died. And there arose another generation after them, which knew not the Lord, nor yet the works which he had done for Israel. And the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord and served Balaam. One generation after Joshua passes away, Israel is lost to Balaam. Like they have absolutely gone astray because there was a lack of mentorship. Joshua received mentorship from Moses, but he didn't mentor someone else. So because there was a lack of mentorship, the people failed. This lines up perfectly, by the way, with scriptures such as Proverbs, right? Proverbs 11:14, where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. Now, how do we apply this to our own lives? Well, it turns out, I think you should have a mentor for just about every area of your life. I've got a mentor for like relationships. I've got a mentor for business. I've got a mentor for stock trading. I've got a mentor for parenting, right? I've got a health mentor. Like there's no you've heard the term too many cooks in the kitchen, right? Forget that. Like the world is going to make you think that you shouldn't listen you should not have more than one mentor. I think you should have many mentors. Now, maybe you should have one mentor in each area of life. I think that's wise, right? Study under one person in each area of life, but get that one person, get that mentor in your life. Let me tell you how mentorship has drastically changed my life. Okay. So it started way back when I played basketball and I was in high school. I was a freshman on the high school team, and we were playing another team, and it was like a rival team, and I was the bench warmer. Okay, I was the guy on the bench that you did not want to put in the game because I was fresh, I was new. Basketball was a brand new thing to me. Well, the game was really close. It got down to the last minute of the game, and we were in foul trouble, which means we had committed a lot of fouls, and some of our guys started fouling out. Well, they fouled out. They put someone else in. Another guy fouled out. They put someone else in. We get down to the last few seconds of the game. It is a 2-point game, and one of our best players fouls out. They look over at the bench, and the only player left is me. Now, this is not good. All right, this is a bad situation because I am brand new to the game. And they're about to have to put me in the game. And it's a tight game. Like, it's really close. So here I am in the big game, and I am brand new, scared to death, right? They get me over in the huddle. They say, here's the plan. Get the ball into Steven's hands. He's our point guard, right? Get the ball into Steven's hands. Let him take the shot. Whatever you do, don't pass the ball to Huber, all right? Don't pass the ball to Dave. That's me, okay? So that's the plan. Don't pass the ball to Huber, and let's just get a shot off and see if we can tie this game, right? So they get the ball into the point guard's hands, right? The crowd is going nuts. There's like just a few seconds left. I start running around like a chicken with my head cut off, right? Like I'm going everywhere because I have no clue what to do. Next thing I know, the other team traps the guy with the ball, traps our Steven, right? Our point guard. They trap him. He's looking around. Who does he pass to? No one's open except for one guy. Who do you think it is? Me, this guy. The ball comes flying at me. I'm looking around like, is that supposed to be coming to me? I don't think so. That's not my ball. It's someone else's. Somebody else come grab this ball, right? But no, it's coming right at me. I catch the ball. Like 3 seconds left in the game. I turn. I'm like looking around and I don't know what to do. I hear, shoot it. We're out of time, right? So I just go, ah, and I'm about to shoot and I get fouled. Okay, now the thing is, the referee called the foul before I actually took the shot. I was so frozen in fear that even with the entire gym screaming, shoot it, I still didn't know what to do. I was like frozen. This poor little shrimpy freshman, totally frozen in place, didn't know what to do. They foul me. I actually get 2 shots, or I get what's called a 1-and-1. So if you make the first shot, you get another shot. So I get free throws. Okay, y'all know what a free throw is, right? So the time is expired. The game is pretty much over. But if Dave hits his free throws, we tie the game and we keep going. Well, for sake of time, I won't go into all the theatrics of what happened because it was quite an ordeal. But I get up there, I take the shot, right? I take my first shot. Totally miss. I totally miss, blow the game, lose the game for everyone. And I am just mortified. And I'm telling you, like, this was a big, big, big deal for me. I could have been the hero and I was the loser. I totally lost. I missed the free throw. It looked good. I thought it was going to go in. Totally missed. I had no clue why I missed. The next thing I remember is just being in the car on the way home, and my mom tried to say something to me, and I'm just doing this number, trying not to cry, just shaking my head. We get home that night. My mom, my dad, and my sisters, they all go into the house, and I stay outside, and I shoot free throws until morning. I mean, my fingers were like cracked and bleeding by the time the night was through, just from me shooting over and over and over again. I was telling myself, I don't lose games on free throws. I don't lose games on free throws. I win games on free throws. I just kept shooting and I kept shooting and I practiced, and I had the work ethic, right? Like, I had the work ethic. I was going to be great at free throws. But here's what happened. I didn't get any better. In fact, I think I missed more free throws that night than I missed every night leading up to it. I missed so many free throws. Maybe it's because I was shooting through the tears in my eyes and everything looked blurry. I don't know. But I was devastated. And I had to go through the weekend just totally depressed. And then the next Monday, we were supposed to have basketball practice. And it took everything in me to show up at basketball practice. I was about ready to quit. I was like, I don't want to face this team. I don't want to face my coach. I can't believe I lost the game for us. And so I show up and I walk into the gym, and a couple of things happen. First, my teammates are like, dude, Huber, what took you so long? You were almost late. We were going to make you run laps. Get in here. And they gave me a great big hug. And it was not what I expected. Like, I didn't expect to be so well received by my team, but that was like a very healing moment for me. I was like, wow, these guys totally forgot what just happened in that last game. Like, they don't remember the game at all. Thank you, Jesus, for giving these guys like some form of amnesia and making them completely forget what happened. But really what it was that they understood what I was going through, and they knew what I needed in that moment better than I did. They knew that I just needed to be loved on, and that they could help me through it. And they did that for me. And it was awesome. So my coach comes walking over. He says, Dave, how you feeling? Not good, coach. Not good. He said, I suspected that. Well, it's just a game. We'll get them next time. I don't know, coach. I went home. I shot free throws all night long, and I didn't get any better. And he said, well, it's because you don't know how to shoot free throws. You need someone to show you how. And he said, tell you what, grab a ball, go over there to that goal. We'll work on your free throws. And here's what happened in that moment. I gained a mentor in that moment. He was my coach, right? But he took on the role of mentor in that moment. And he specifically talked about my situation. And he spoke to my issues, right? So he stood behind me through the entire practice. I was like, Coach, are we ever going to get started on practice? He's like, this is practice. The entire practice he spent just with me and shooting free throws. He did that for multiple practices for like 2-3 weeks, just working on Dave's free throws. And all the things that I thought I was doing right, there was a little tweak I needed. There were little things that I needed help with. And unless I had someone like my coach mentoring me through it, I never would have figured them out. I would have developed so many bad habits trying to compensate for why the ball was going left and right, or why was it shooting so flat? Like, I knew what I wanted the ball to do. I just didn't know how to make it do it. And maybe that's how you feel right now in your stock trading, right? Maybe you guys are stock trading and you're going, I know what I want to have happen. I know the basics. I know I want to buy the stock when it's moving up. I want to buy it when it bounces, and I want to sell it before it hits resistance. And I seem to be trying to do that, but I'm doing something wrong. I keep missing something. I either get in a little too late, or maybe I'm getting out a little too late. I don't know. Whatever's happening, I'm taking more expenses than I am gains, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Some of you might be experiencing that today, right? In your trading. Maybe you're going, I know what I want. I think I know how to do it, but every time I try something else, it's like I just mess it all up. That's how I was feeling with my trading. I'm sorry, with my basketball shots, my free throws. And if you're feeling that way with your trading, let me tell you, maybe what you need is a mentor. Here's what happened after that mentorship. My coach, he told me a few things. He gave me a system, right? But then he walked me through as I used the system. My system was, I got to keep my feet kind of parallel, got to keep my arm tucked in, my shooting arm tucked in, so I can't let the elbow come out. Got to keep the shooting arm tucked in, have to shoot with the ball has to come off these two fingers, right? And I have to keep my hand in the cookie jar when I'm done shooting, right? And so, and he gave me a system, and I would try to follow that. And I would think I was following it, but he could tell when I was starting to get just a little bit off the system because he'd done it so much more than I did. So while I thought I was doing it right, he could tell me where I needed a little bit of a tweak. And it made all the difference in the world. He told me, the next thing he said, Dave, I want you shooting free throws in the gym only. I don't want you shooting them at home. I said, why, coach? He said, because I want you shooting in the environment that you'll be playing in. That's where I want you shooting. You can practice shots at home as well, all right, and maybe even some free throws, but you're going to do the bulk of your free throw shooting when you get to the gym. Why? Because he wanted my shots. You've ever heard you play like you practice, right? He wanted my shots to be very familiar to me when I got into a game. Fast forward to the end of that season. The exact same thing happened. Guys fouled out. They look over on the bench. They said, Huber, get up here. We're down by 2. I've got to make both free throws if I get fouled, right? Everything happened. It was like a picture-perfect replay of what had happened earlier in that season. Except this time there were some big differences. This time, my team was excited that I was in the game. They didn't mind passing the ball to me because they had confidence in me because I had confidence in my own abilities. I wanted the ball. I had practiced so many free throws and was so comfortable with them that if I got a free throw, I was going to make it. And sure enough, I got fouled. Why? Because I was this dumb little freshman, right? Foul the freshman, make the freshman take the shots. Made both free throws, tied the game. We went on to win. I got to be the hero. But the reason why was because I had someone mentoring me through the process. That is such a difference maker. So let me tell you, if you're thinking, I want my trading to look like that guy's trading, right? Like I've been looking at these, I've been watching these coaches get online and on Facebook and on YouTube, and I want to trade like those guys. They seem to really have it together. So I've been working my tail off. I've been watching the videos. I've been looking at the charts. I've been doing the fundamental analysis and the technical analysis and the market tone analysis. I've been following the news, and I'm doing everything that I know to do, and I just can't seem to experience breakthrough. If that's you today, I'm here to tell you, you need a mentor. You need someone who's been there, done that, and can help you through the learning curve and help you with the system that you already know. Like, yeah, it's good. You have a system. It's a great system. But you need a mentor to say, you got your elbow out a little bit there, right? Tuck it in and shoot again, right? So that's what you need. And I want to show you a way where you can get a preview of what it would look like to have some mentorship for free. Would you guys like that? Would y'all love to have a free preview of this mentorship? Would that be awesome? So if that's something that you're interested in, let me show you how you can do it, all right? So here's what's cool. Remember, there's another proverb for you, by the way. Without counsel, plans fail. This is Proverbs 15:22. Without counsel, plans fail. But with many advisors, they succeed. All right, so don't take my word for it. Read the scripture. It tells you right there. It's so important to have mentorship. Here's the thing. I think you need a trading mentor. I think you need trading coaches. And we have something called Trader Pro. A Trader Pro membership is our mentored trading membership. And in this membership, we've got coaches who can look at your trades and speak directly to the problems that you're having in your trades. Even though you don't see some of the problems, they'll be able to identify them and be able to help you out with those. So that's what these trading coaches are for. That's one of the most important things that you can have, is to have this mentor. But there are other things that I just spoke about that were so good for me. And guys, let me tell you, after I learned how mentorship changed my life, I started applying mentorship to every area of my life, in finances, in parenting, in relationships, in learning the scriptures, right? Like, I want a mentor in every area of my life because it really saves me time and heartache and gives me an edge. It shows me where I'm messing up before I go too far down the wrong road. So get a trading coach, get a mentor, but also be on a trading team. And as a Trader Pro, you'll actually have access to what we call online study groups and market corners. And here's what's cool about that. It puts you with a team of people who will be looking at trades with you, right? We'll be looking at the market together. We'll be studying stocks and real live trades together. We'll be going through the education together in the market corners just to rehash what is the system? How do we use that system? So you have like practice time and game time, right? And then we're going to get you in the gym. We're going to put you in the right kind of environment. That's called the live trading hour. That's part of the Trader Pro membership. Every day from 2 to 3 p.m., that's the last hour of the trading day, 2 to 3 p.m. Central Time. Our coaches go live and analyze real-time stocks that you bring. You say, hey, coach, here are the stocks I'm looking at. You just type them all in, say, I'm looking at this stock, this stock, this stock, and it gives you an opportunity to say, hey, coach, mentor, do you see what I see? Or am I just totally missing the point? Like, am I totally off track, or am I actually seeing a good trade here? Gives us an opportunity to just rapid fire analyze your stock trades. It's an awesome way to get some mentorship. I want you guys to have a part in that. I want you guys to at least take a look at it. And so let me tell you how you can be a part of it. You just got to join the free Trader Pro virtual tour. We're doing a free Trader Pro virtual tour. Here's the link. I'll stick it in the chat for you guys real quick. Right over here. Oops, I accidentally put my scripture verse in the chat. Hold on. There we go. Comments. Here it is. It's in the comment section. I just posted it. You should see it. Go to YouTube and Facebook. Here's what I want you to do. I'm actually gonna click on it real quick so I can show you guys. This is all you need to be a part of it. Look, just your first name, your last name, and your email address. That's it. And it's like a live webinar type thing, like a virtual tour where we get on and we walk you through all the features and benefits and everything that Trader Pro has. So it's going to be lots of fun. You're going to have an opportunity to really say, all right, what is this membership? What all does it entail? And if it's something for you, if you're willing to put in the work, right? You got that work ethic and you say, man, I've been trying. I need someone to teach me, right? If you're coachable, right? And if you're willing to put in the time and the effort, then this may be something for you. Now, obviously, there is a fee involved as well, but not for this virtual tour. This virtual tour is completely free, so go check it out. I think it's something that could drastically change your trading. It could make all the difference in the world, and it's free to check out. So go check it out. Put in your first name, your last name, your email address. Go do that right now. Okay. Sign up for the virtual tour. It's on May 17th. Okay. So that's in 6 days. In 6 days, we're doing this live virtual tour. You don't want to miss it. Mark it on your calendars. Put it in your calendar right now so you redeem the time for this live virtual tour. You can't make time. You're going to redeem it. So you're going to clear whatever else is happening at 11 a.m. Central Time, all right? That's about the time of these Tip Tuesdays. We start Tip Tuesday at 11:30. This is going to be at 11. So go mark that out for May 17th. Become a part of the Trader Pro membership, guys. You're going to love it. But right here, it's just a free tour of it. I want you to check it out, see if it really is something for you. If you're feeling like you've been trying, but you're just not getting breakthrough, Trader Pro is the way to go. Guys, thanks for joining me on Tip Tuesday. I was so glad that you guys were able to be here and part of this with me. I would really like to see you guys in that virtual tour. So I'll see you in the virtual tour, and then I'll see you in the market. Y'all take care.